Hey artists, welcome back to Art at Home, and today I'm really excited to share something with you because this is an art technique and just a big art idea that I didn't learn until I was much older than you. But there's no reason that you guys can't know about this right now. So here is the thing that I learned when I was probably in high school or maybe even college. It's that this tool, the pencil, is not one tool for drawing, but two tools for drawing. The eraser I thought of when I was growing up is just there for when you make a mistake, you can erase it and redraw. But that's not true. The eraser is also a drawing tool. If it wasn't, I wouldn't have so many different erasers sitting on my desk. I'd only need the one for fixing my mistakes. Let me show you how this works. The first thing you're going to want to do is what's called toning your paper. And all you need is your pencil. And I taped off my edges because you guys know me, I love those clean edges, but totally up to you. I would suggest working a little bit smaller. I don't have a full-size piece of paper. I think this is like an 8x8 square, so it's smaller than a regular piece of paper because this takes a little time, and when you're just starting to practice this technique, there's no point in spending too much time. Oh, the other important tool here, well, you'll either use your finger, or I would actually recommend a tissue to keep you clean and keep your workspace a little cleaner. And what you're gonna do is smudge out your pencil with the tissue. I'm using the side of my pencil, and it's hard to be even, but I'm trying to be about as even as I can, so I'm not pushing down harder or softer. I'm trying to keep it steady so that my whole paper gets covered the same way. And then I'll take my tissue and just start smudging. Gonna turn my paper and do it again. Alright, here's another artist tip before I start. When you're working on something that has a lot of charcoal or graphite, it's gonna get a little messy. If you want to avoid smudges, take a piece of scrap paper and you're gonna rest your hand on it while you're drawing rather than resting your hand right on the drawing. Just a little tip that helps keep your work, your hands, and your space clean. Alright, let's go. I also used my scrap paper to do a quick sketch of what my design is going to be on this drawing. But remember, I'm not using this. I am using this, my eraser. Nothing special about this eraser, it's just black. Actually, the one special thing is its shape, it's flat. And this is what carpenters like this too, because your pencil will not roll down your surface because of that flat end. Pretty cool, I like it. All right, and to start drawing, I just start sketching in with my eraser. Subtracting rather than adding to draw. I'm not pushing hard at all, just lightly sketching. If you don't like a line, you can always kind of smudge it away a little bit. Something like that. Once I'm sketched in, I can start going harder over my lines and get bigger, bolder lines. Going back and forth so that my lines pop out. So have fun drawing with your erasers, guys. I want to show you a little more advanced technique where we're going to draw with both our eraser and our lead on the paper that we toned already. So I'm going to sketch first with my pencil, just a little more used to this. Once I have my basic sketch with my pencil made, then I'm just going to start pulling out the lighter parts of my drawing. And in the last drawing, I didn't change my pressure much. In this drawing, I will be changing my pressure more. Sometimes I'm going to push down really hard, and sometimes just really gentle, and I'll go over some places more than once, and I'll just keep working back and forth between light with the eraser and dark with the pencil. This way of working, it's almost like sculpture, where you're either adding clay or you're taking it away. And you just kind of go back and forth as you find the form that you're creating. You can always take your tissue and kind of smudge things. You can use your fingertip too, but then you get messy, but I'm okay with that, and frankly, it's usually what I do. There's my Olaf, where I was adding value with my lead and subtracting value with my eraser. It's a really fun technique. You can get really cool effects, and give it a shot. You don't have to try anything too challenging. Just give it a shot on a piece of paper. adding and taking away. Really, really cool. All right, guys, have fun with this one. I know it's one of my favorite ways to draw. Don't forget, take a picture of the art you make, add it to our website. I'll put it in the gallery. Share.